So my friends, I bring bad news. We're having way too much fun laughing at all the fact women losing their minds over the Roe versus Wade decision. We've been cut off. That was not the expected optics of this whole matter that the powers that be thought would happen. So that's been put on the back burner, it seems. And today we are forced to turn our attention to a new set of nonsense dreamed up by the fantasists of the left. The January the 6th hearings. Now, I imagine you're like the rest of the world who are obsessed with Donald Trump and just think he's funny. And I've been paying no attention to a tiny-eyed crybaby and some war criminal's daughter read about Trump for hours at a time, which is perfectly normal. Why would anyone care about this? But today, a new liar approached. This 6 out of 10 with a stylist called Cassidy Hutchinson was called up to the January the 6th committee as their new star witness. And Cassidy is quite the little butthurt thought. She used to be an aide for Trump and was planning to go and work for him at lago after, keyword there, after January the 6th, 2020. But Trump fired her for whatever reason. But look guys, let's give her a chance. I'm sure she's not biased in any single way at all. So anyway, she gave a piece of testimony today about during the January the 6th self-guided tour, and she was talking about Trump riding with his staff in what is known as the Beast, which is this enormous limo. That's not really a limo, it's an armored truck with limo sheet metal that the President of the United States is ferried around in now. Now, remember this is the vehicle she is testifying about under oath. Supposedly, that this story she is about to recount about Trump is in this vehicle. She specifically said that he was in this car. So let's listen.
Once the president had gotten into the vehicle with Bobby, he thought that they were going up to the Capitol. And when Bobby had relayed to him, we don't have the assets to do it. It's not secure. We're going back to the West Wing. The president had very angry response to that. Tony described him as being irate. The president said something to the effect of, "I'm the effing president, take me up to the Capitol now." To which Bobby responded, "Sir, we have to go back to the West Wing." The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing. We're not going to the Capitol." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel. And when Mr. Renato had recounted this story to me, he had motioned towards his clavicles.
Oh wow, Trump sounds like a real badass. Sorry, I meant deranged psycho there, didn't he? Trump was about to Grand Theft Auto the Beast and probably drive it up the steps of the Capitol and do burnouts in Congress or something. What a lunatic. Trump must be stopped. And it gets worse. So Trump is so cool. Sorry, I meant demented and dangerous. Despite being a fat an old man, he lunged all the way from the back of an 18-foot limo, smashed through the inches thick bulletproof glass separating the passengers and the driver, and started choking the driver and grabbing the steering wheel. So this guy's either secretly Stretch Armstrong or Rambo. It's one of the two. Oh, and after her bombshell news, she admitted she wasn't in the car, so basically she made it all up. Oh, and another thing, Trump wasn't even in the Beast that day. He was in this armored SUV instead. So literally everything she said was a lie. What's Trump's next move? Skydive, smash through the White House roof and steal all of Joe Biden's teleprompters and ice cream? Why do they keep making him sound so cool? Even in their lies, they make him sound like the hero of an action movie. I don't understand this level of obsession with one man. Adults aren't supposed to have boogeymen, but these nerds are terrified of Trump. But I suppose if they actually believe he can smash through bulletproof glass, we all probably would be terrified of him, I guess. Obviously, no one was buying any of this nonsense, and Cassidy started trending on Twitter as Amber Heard 2.0. But maybe that's the next move from the January the 6th committee. Get her and Jussie up there just to tell a nice, good old tall tale. They'll fit right in. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to see more content like this. Thanks, boy.